Tonight I'm at Gilson Pond Campground, just on the base of Mount Monadnock. Hey, where'd I go? I can't see myself. It's getting late. There I am. So yeah, I'm at the base of Mount Monadnock. No, I'm probably not going to climb it. I'm only here for 2 nights. Got some exploring around this area I wanted to do, and just wanted to get out for a little bit here and just get away from the city for a couple of days. That's all I'm doing. A little different setup than what I usually have here. So I've got the awning set up again like I did before. A few little improvements to it this time. Got a stronger rope here. Stronger and longer. Better stakes. Better clamps holding it to the side of the van. I got these heavier clips. They still don't hold very well, but at least they're holding. Getting ready to make some dinner here. We'll get to that shortly. Just trying to clean the grill off a little bit. It was kind of greasy, so I'm going to run a clean cycle here, but we'll get into that in a minute. But this is the biggest difference there from normal setups for me. Don't mind the mess over here. But I have electricity here. So I actually have power available. And yes, I'm running 2 extension cords. Explain that in a moment. The white cord is the power output for the lights, which I haven't wired out yet. We'll do that shortly, so I have some light out here. So, and this of course, my cellular antenna. So I have internet service while I'm in here. I have electricity. I can run my laptop and things like that tonight, which will be nice. But the other thing I've got, heat. I have heat. There's a nice oil-filled radiator right here. And as usual, things are a mess because I just don't have places to put things, so things keep getting shifted around, but we'll clean that up shortly. We're going to make dinner outside, and then we're going to come inside and eat it. So, next task is to get those lights up onto the awning, and then we're going to make some dinner. So that's our plan right now. Stovetop stuffing, beans, and this is a, I think it's by Barber Foods. It's a griller chicken. It's got a bacon and cheese mix in it. I also put a little extra cheese on top, a little extra cheddar on top while it was on the grill. You throw that on the grill for about 10 minutes and it comes out of the freezer. So I just tossed one in my fridge here before I left the house. And a nice quick simple dinner for my first night here. So that's all there is to it for that. So into that, we got the iPad over here set up for watching some YouTube, and we're just going to relax here in the nice warm van, which is currently 69 degrees in here, 47 outside, so this electric radiator is working great. And good morning. Still here at Gilson Pond Campground, at the base of Mount Monadnock. I actually slept pretty good last night. No major problems there. It was nice and warm in the van. Stayed around 72 in the van all night. So that wasn't bad at all. Pretty comfortable. So that oil-filled radiator does work. It'll work a lot better when I've got insulation and stuff in the van, but it's okay. It's very rare that I actually have a site like this with power. So it's about 9:30. I'm going to get some breakfast on here. I'm going to do a bacon sausage omelet with a hash brown on the side today. And then we're going to sit down and have that, and then we're going to have a nice full day of hiking today. So we're going to hike around the trail that goes the loop around the pond here, Gilson Pond, and we'll see what else we feel like exploring. We'll certainly hit the remote campsite loop and things like that, so we have some stuff to see today at least. So we're all cleaned up, we had breakfast, had all that stuff, so ready to go out and do some hiking. Got all the dishes done too, which was an interesting challenge because we seem to have a swarm of these little flies hovering around the campground here. Campsite, I should say. I kept landing on my face and everything else. Not black flies, they're just little flies. They weren't biting or anything. They're just annoying. But anyway, we got the dishes done. That's all taken care of now. I had a good omelet with a hash brown on the side. I showed making omelets before, so I didn't bother doing any video of that. I just made my breakfast. So I'm gonna get ready to go out and do some hiking now. I'm gonna hit, well, we're gonna work on a tour video first, which will be probably the next video you'll see of the Gilson Pond Campground. It's about 60 degrees out, a little chilly with the wind here to be without my sweatshirt on, but I think once I stop moving I'll be fine. Last time I was up this campground here, I did this trail probably 2, maybe 3 times here back in 2019, and I didn't see this. So obviously it was here. It didn't just magically transport over here. Oh wow. That's wild. I don't think this is going to be drivable. So that people have to go and destroy it. Moss on the roof. Obviously people have done some target practice at it. Wow. It's definitely seen better days. Anybody knows what this is, let me know. Very interesting. A little rusted. Oh well. Can't even read it. Maybe you need a car? Behind the car you're rewarded to a little waterfall. Well, that's pretty neat too. So I just had my lunch, made myself a simple grilled chicken sandwich with cheese and mayo. It's actually pretty good. I'm getting ready for a second hike. First hike was mostly doing my tour of the campground. I ended up hiking about 4.5 miles. Now I'm going to go up around Gilson Pond and see where else I feel like going. Always good to just have some time to just sit at the fire too. Today was a good day. Realized there really isn't a whole lot to do at this campground. So I'm going to say that 2 nights probably is actually sufficient. I was worried there that I really needed a 3rd night here. Unless you're actually here to hike up to Mount Monadnock, the summit of it. There really isn't a lot to do here. You got the loop around Gilson Pond, and then you got the trail there that brings you up by the remote sites, and that abandoned car out in the woods there. That was kind of a neat find. Other than that, it's just a good place to sit and relax. So that's what I'm going to do for a little while now. Sit and relax in front of the fire. Gonna get up shortly though and wash a couple dishes and get ready to have everything cleaned up for dinner later tonight. But we'll get to that shortly. It was a nice day though. 2 hours time to go home again already. Yeah, 2 nights is sufficient to see most of the stuff to do here if you're not climbing the mountain. But still would have been nice to have another night here, another day here to just relax and not rush around things. But I got work to do, so I got to get back home again tomorrow, unfortunately. How we pay for these trips though, I got to work in between. Maybe another month before I get out on another solo camping adventure, unfortunately. About 2 weeks from now, I'm actually heading out to the Dayton Hamvention. It's the biggest ham radio convention in basically the entire United States. Hasn't been held for 2 years because of COVID, so they're finally getting back into it again. It's out in Ohio. So a group of friends and me, we drive out there every year that it's being held, at least anyway. So we're doing that again this year. Previous years I've taken the Wolfeneer, but I'm not sure if I really trust the Wolfeneer to be up to the task anymore. It is a 20-year-old truck now. Has almost 200,000 miles on it. So it looks like I'm probably going to be renting a Nissan Rogue. So we're going to be renting this year, so rather than taking my truck out, so. And neither of my friends want to take their vehicles out, so we're going to rent instead. So looks like it's going to be a Nissan Rogue. So should be an interesting adventure if nothing else. So we'll get some video up of that adventure. It's definitely not one of my solo adventures because I'm going to be with, well, actually I'm going to be with 3 other guys, but one of them is actually coming down in his own vehicle. He's driving down in a Ford Mach-E. Yep, almost 1,000 miles in an electric vehicle. So we'll see how that plays out. So nothing else, I should at least have some interesting video. Oh, I'm going to sit here, relax, and enjoy this fire for a bit. Yeah, I do 2 tea bags because I like my tea strong. What can I say? Alright. You know, some people like milking their tea, some people don't. I happen to like milking my tea. So I put some more wood on the fire. Got my tea. Good strong hot tea. That's the way I like it. And sweet too. Anyway. So I guess I'm going to relax by the fire for a bit here, and I guess this is where we'll end today's video. So, been an interesting day. Didn't see a whole lot, but got quite a bit of hiking in, which was good. And maybe next time we come back here, maybe we'll even tackle the mountain. Tomorrow we pack up and head home. Anyway, so I want to thank everybody for watching today. I also want to thank my supporters for buying me some gas. It's much appreciated. Every little bit helps. And with that, remember, slow down and enjoy life, and we'll talk to everybody later. That's good.